Today we will be comparing 6 things, namely matchmaking time, difficulty level, mastering brawlers, power level needed, playable with randoms, and average match duration at 100 trophies versus 500 trophies versus 1000 trophies. And the current match that you are watching is at 100 trophies. Talking about the matchmaking time, it usually takes less than 10 seconds to get into matchmaking and start the match. Talking about the difficulty level, I'll say that it is the easiest of them all. At 100 trophies, we usually match with bots. So bots are bots, Mastering brawlers at 100 trophies is one of the most difficult tasks one can attempt. After every win, we get mastery points, right? But at 100 trophies, the points are this much low that it might take a decade to complete a mastery. At 100 trophies, power level 1 brawlers are also good to go, but if you have higher, then higher is always better. At 100 trophies, it is definitely playable with randoms. Even if you lose a match, I don't think so you even lose a trophy. So at 100 trophies, randoms are good to go. Talking about average match duration, in solo showdown and duo showdown, a match can end under 1 minute. And comparing the fastest game mode in 3v3, that is Brawl Ball, a match can get over under 30 seconds. Here is all the info that we had for 100 trophies. Now let's move on for 500 trophies. Alright, so the matchmaking time is quite similar to what we had for 100 trophies, that is 10 seconds. Talking about the difficulty level, I will say that it is normal over here. There is no so much competence in the players over here, and it is just a chill zone, that I'll say. And talking about mastering brawlers, it is, I'll say, average, not too much high, but not too much low as well. You are in a decent spot over here. Talking about power level needed, I will say that power 7 is almost one of the best spot one can have at 500 trophies. If you can also have power 9, then that will be good, and if we have power 11, then that is excellent. Talking about playable with randoms, I can say that we can definitely play with randoms at this trophy range. We just need some little skills and it is good to go. And average match duration in showdown is 1 minute 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and a normal 3v3 match, it can go for 1 minute 30 seconds, or it can also end in 1 minute itself. So yeah, now let's move on to the final finale, that is 1000 trophies. Alright, so we are at 1000 trophies, and talking about the matchmaking, it generally takes up to 30 seconds. And it can even take 5 minutes to get into matchmaking at this trophy range. At 1000 trophy level, the difficulty level is hard. One mistake can cost you entire game. And as you can see that Cordelius could have scored, but I just snatched his goal. That is the level of skill that we have, and that is the level of reflexes that is needed to survive at this trophy range. At 1000 trophies and higher, only competitive players can be spotted over here. So it is totally skill based lobby. From 700 trophies all the way up to 1000 trophies and even higher is the sweet spot of mastering brawlers. So I can definitely say that mastering brawlers at this trophy range, it is great. Talking about power level needed, I will say that power 10 is just a must, and if it is possible, then all the 3 teammates in a team should always go for power 11 brawlers over here, and hypercharge as well if possible on a brawler. Playable with randoms will be a big no from my side. I will say that if you are playing with randoms, then you are just risking your trophies. Solo showdown, I don't want to talk about that. We are just talking about 3v3 game mode. And playable with random, I don't think so it's gonna work out over here. And an average match duration of a solo showdown match at this trophy range, it can go all the way up to 2 minute 30 seconds and even higher. And talking about the 3v3 game modes, it can last up to 3 minutes. Like, these are competitive lobby, okay, so it can last up to the last single second left on the match. So you can say that there is no fixed time bound. We can just finish the game in 30 seconds as well, but it can most probably take up to 2 or 3 minutes to complete the whole match. And yeah, and this is the summary what we have for 100 trophies versus 500 trophies versus 1000 trophies.